This is Call of HoopsTalk.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Johnny G. Buckets. The G stands for Gets, as always. Today, we are actually doing some Call of Duty, switching things up. We are actually doing something called Call of HoopsTalk. Title's a work in progress. It might change, or probably won't, because I like things to be original first time go around. But anyway, I'm about to do some Call of Duty here. Now, HoopsTalk. Now, this is basically a new show where I play some Call of Duty, and I go on about what's happening in the current NBA today, and these topics will kind of get pretty heated because I'm an emotional fan of the NBA. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very emotional fan of the NBA. Like, for example, I am not a fan of LeBron James. I absolutely hate LeBron James. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate in the comment section for that, but I don't care. I hate LeBron James. I don't think he's MVP worthy. There you go. Hate on. Alright, so a little bit about this match. I didn't do that great. It was a below 500 score, which if you don't know what that means, it's more deaths than kills. But I did come up with some pretty nice kills overall, so that's why I'm showing this. Because I usually try to keep my Call of Duty gameplay above 500, but it was just not coming to me, and this was probably my best one. I usually do free-for-all. It's usually the easiest for me, but I am going to try some domination and team deathmatch in the future. But anyway, the topic today that I wanted to talk about is my predictions for the NBA season this year. What are my predictions? I honestly see... I'm not going to predict the finals victor, but who's walking home with the trophy this year. But don't get me wrong. I'm going to say something. A lot of people are saying the Cavs are going to go back to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. I honestly don't think that's going to happen. I think they have a chance of returning, but everyone is just counting out the Chicago Bulls, the Miami Heat, the Indiana Pacers. I mean, Paul George is looking amazing right now. And, like, just people are just, like, globbering over, oh my god, it's LeBron James! Of course he's going to return to the finals again! I mean, I swear to God, if LeBron James goes to the finals again, he's just going to lose again because the West is just so goddamn stacked. I mean, you got LaMarcus Aldridge, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, all on one team in San Antonio. You got the defending champs and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Harrison Barnes. I just love Harrison Barnes. That's why I include them. It's kind of an inside joke. But anyway, you got James Harden, the MVP runner-up, who's going to even play harder this year because he wants that MVP this year. You got the dynamic duo back in Russell Westbrook, who was an MVP candidate, and Kevin Durant, a former actual MVP. And everyone's counting Kevin Durant out this year for the MVP. He is a very legit... My top four is Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, James Harden, Anthony Davis for MVP this year. Because, like, oh my god, Kevin Durant... Like, I'm telling you, next year, I swear, if he has a good season this year, he's going to be considered above LeBron as the best player in the league. I don't like to say LeBron is the best player in the league. That's just because I'm biased against LeBron. But, who gives a shit? But anyway, oh my god, that was just awful. But anyway, my predictions this year, I'm going to have to go Spurs Bulls in the finals. I am a Chicago Bulls fan, but I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. I mean, if like the Bulls had like a so-so roster and they didn't have two superstars or anything like that, and a Spanish League MVP, like maybe then I would say, oh, we're gonna make the playoffs and get 2 rounds in and something like that. But I see the Bulls going far this year. I mean, the Bulls have fallen short. The Bulls have fallen short over so many years, and it honestly has been, it's been painful to watch as a Chicago fan. It's honestly been painful to watch. I mean, you got Derrick Rose going down, but I was watching the preseason game, the last preseason game highlights where Dougie McBuckets hit that game-winning shot, and like, oh my God, like, this team is stacked, to be honest. I mean, look, you got Derrick Rose at your point guard. He's an all-star point guard. He's going to make the all-star team this year. I know he's been working his ass off all summer, so I know he's going to make the all-star team. He is going to make that all-star team. I know it. So, you got Jimmy Butler, who's coming off an all-star year, most improved player. I mean, like, in a few years, who knows? Maybe Jimmy Butler might be the next MVP, but you got two all-star players, the dynamic duo in the backcourt. People count out Pau Gasol all the time, who put up career numbers last year. And if you saw him in Spanish League, he's only getting better this year, to be honest. I mean, I know Pau Gasol is going to get better this year. Pau Gasol, he has like a amazing diet plan. He's looking great and everything. And then you got Joakim Noah coming off your bench now. And also you got Niko Mirotic in the starting lineup. That is an offensive-minded starting lineup. I mean, you got Jimmy to lead the defense and just like offensive players. And Hoiberg is going to allow them to take threes. He's going to spread the minutes a lot better than Thibodeau did. And like, I mean, I just see this team going far. And who could forget about Mike Dunleavy? Mike Dunleavy, he's going to be out, but he's going to be out for the first couple of weeks with that back injury. But he's coming back. And like you saw what happened when Mike Dunleavy was in and out of the in and out of the lineup last year, because like the team literally fell apart last year. The team literally fell apart without him last year. But I haven't even gotten to the bench yet. I mean, you got Dougie McBuckets on that bench. You got Joakim Noah and Taj Gibson. Not to mention, I think is going to be the Rookie of the Year, Bobby Portis. I mean, he showed me some talent in the preseason. I'm not going to lie. That man can shoot the hell out of that ball. That man can post up. His game is just so versatile. I mean, seriously. But, anyway, you got, once Mike Dunleavy's back in the starting lineup, Tony Snell's going to be coming off that bench, and he's gonna. So we got a pretty stacked bench. I mean, especially in that front court. I mean, seriously, man. Oh my God. But anyway, even you got some guys like these new guys like Felicio and Bairstow and some of the guys overnamed. Look, I mean, they have some solid games there. Oh, and then you got the point guard position. The only player that I don't like from the point guard position is Kirk Hinrich. Kirk Hinrich, that's a different story. I mean, I have a whole nother rant on Kirk Hinrich. But anyway, you got Aaron Brooks, who can shoot the three like a madman. Etuan Moore, who's a solid defensive player and can shoot the ball too. And also, like, seriously, you got, that's a pretty stacked line right there, to be honest. And it's so hard to predict the standings of the West alone, but it's even harder to predict who's going to be in the finals, because you got OKC, Golden State, Houston, San Antonio. This is just not in any particular order, but like. And I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting one. Clippers. I can't forget the Clippers. The Clippers are also going to be there at the end, too. I'm really hoping for a Clippers-Warriors series in the playoffs this season. But, because that would be, like, a duel, I tell you. But, like, the Clippers, like, they picked up Paul Pierce and everything. I see this thing is going out, but I basically talked about how great the Bulls are this year. Probably next episode I'm probably going to talk about a little bit about the West and everything. So this will probably be like a 3-part series, but I'm going to go for my Eastern Conference pick in the finals. I'm going to go the Chicago Bulls. I'm not trying to be biased here. I just pointed out so many things that the Bulls can do that so many other teams just can't do. And not to mention, the Cavs are going to be out there. The Heat are going to be out there. I mean, the Heat has a stacked starting five with Dragic, Wade, Bosh, Roberts, and Whiteside. So yeah, they got potential too. So this match is coming to a close. I think my final score was like 10-16 or something like that. I just wanted to show this gameplay because I got some pretty solid kills. Other than that, yeah, yep, here's the end of the match. I was about to kill this guy, but who really cares? So yeah, Johnny J Bucket signing out.